Ben here from Pixel Portable. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be having a look at my Stardew Valley farm and talking about me finally achieving perfection and seeing the summit. Don't worry, I'll make sure to warn you in advance. If it's something you want to skip, you can skip the chapter when we get there. I would spoil it for you. I wanted to make sure that I earn a gift that was sent to me that I just dropped. Pelican Town's Farmer of the Year. This badge was sent to me by a friend who also watches the channel, and yeah, they sent me this knowing that I was close to perfection, and I wasn't going to wear it until I got perfection, and now we have it. So I have this Farmer of the Year Pelican Town badge, and I'm going to be wearing that with pride. Do you want to see what my live reaction was to when I got perfection? Because I filmed it. And you can see it. Well, here we are. This is my main account. And I have 328 hours, 47 minutes, 328 hours, really well spent. Can't think of a more relaxing game, if I'm honest with you. So if you're wondering why I've just skipped the footage, we're going to do a farm tour after perfection. But here's all that's left to get on perfection.
But Jimmy's got a secret.
You got 50,000 on Double Dragon?
The Wizard.
Who has one heart left to go. And the Wizard was the last person that I worked on friendship for. That was a bit of a mistake because one of the best ways to get friendship in this game is in the later game when you've unlocked the movie theater, is to take them to the movie, give them their favorite item. You get quite a lot of friendship points from that. But the Wizard being the Wizard, he only likes one movie. And that movie is not on rotation this year. Don't make the same mistake I did. Slowly build on the Wizard while you've got time, and if his favorite movie is out, I can't remember the name of it, but if his favorite movie is out, go watch it. So yeah, Wizard, we have one heart left to get, and I have deliberately waited so that I can film my reactions in real time, talk to him, sleep and reset. Now, I don't normally play this way. I normally like to do everything every day. There's been almost no days in this game where I have skipped days, basically. That's probably why I have so many hours for only the amount of years I have. Okay, next day, thunderstorm, classic. We're almost done. We're almost done with the chore of perfection. Hey there, buddy. Wow, just whacked him with a frying pan. That's what you get. Okay, we have the blessing of friendship today, so we'll get extra friendship from talking to him. That's good. Back in to talk to the Wizard. Hello, Wizard. It is horrible outside. Please be friends with me. Wizard, one heart still to go. God damn. We're back. It's another day, and again we have blessing of friendship, so this is good. This makes our life a little bit easier. Nope, we still don't have the achievement. Okay, Sunday now, and it's Festival of the Jellies. This would be such a great day to actually. Get the 100% perfection achievement, because if you've played Stardew Valley, you know there's multiple events that happen throughout the year, and my personal favorite is actually the Festival of the Jellies. If we manage to get it today, which we might, because we can give him a gift as well as talk to him. If we manage to get it today, that would be great, but we might not be able to get it. Either way, I'm going to watch Festivals of the Jellies. You can't stop me. But do I want? I don't think I have the red fez, and I would like to collect everything as well, so I'm going to grab that. I've realized I'm not even wearing my brown overalls. I'm wearing my little Omni shirt that I got in the cave the other day, and I thought it was really cool. But I normally wear overalls because I am a hardworking farmer and I don't want my clothes to get all smashed. I need them to be hardworking too. So let's try. Come on, please. Give it to me. Perfection, come on. Okay, we don't have it, but we might when we give him his item. Damn. Wait. He's full. Oh, I don't have perfection. Okay, I'm pretty nice. So if you haven't seen what's behind this door, I'll try and make a chapter with this little section in, which will just be question mark, question mark, question mark. Just skip ahead, and then you won't get this bit spoiled, okay? All right, what we got? I have perfection. I thought there was an achievement for perfection. Let me check my Steam a second. Okay, well, I don't know what's happened because, so here's the thing. I should probably take a second to explain this. See, now I have managed to very successfully avoid all spoilers for perfection. I just know that how to achieve it. I don't know what you get for doing it. I haven't got the achievement yet, and I realize there's an achievement that's called Reach the Summit, and it says get perfection. So I don't know how to do that, but I'm hoping that, I don't know, a cutscene or some mail or something happens, or something that leads me in the way. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to the pub, and I'm going to see how well I do on Journey of the Prairie King. I keep getting to the second from last level and dying because I'm bad at that. I'm bad at that game. This music reminds me a little bit of Bubble Bubble. See, we finished that. We have 7 coins, which isn't enough to get either of these upgrades I want. Looks like if you stay dead in the middle, you can actually choose your fight. Yes, we just get shafted because of that first item loss. We have another life. Oh. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. No! We did it! We did it! I did it. On camera. I think I just filmed the entirety of me doing Journey of the Prairie King with my front-facing camera. You know what? I'm going to check. I need to know. Okay, so I just checked the footage, and I had it on front camera the whole time as I just did Journey of the Prairie King and nearly all of 𝙋𝙬𝙍𝙀𝙇 simultaneously. Oh, whatever. That's frustrating, but also very, very me. You know, do something amazing, but still somehow in a weird way mess it up. And that's what I did. Yeah, I love this event. It's very simple, right? But it's just such a nice... This is a nice event. It's something you'd want to see in real life, right? If you had the opportunity. If you're watching this right now and you don't want to see what this summit looks like, then again, I'm going to have a chapter for you to skip ahead, so you don't have to be spoiled. If you're someone like me who didn't want to see it until they saw it themselves, then there you go. I'll put that there, and you can do that at your own time and your own leisure. Because I respect your time and I respect that you don't want to be spoiled. So I'll put that there, and let's carry on. Oh, we're saving. You feel it in your heart. Somewhere, somehow, Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of East Hills Farm is eternal. A rumbling sound was heard in the distance. Okay. Ooh. I know. It's so weird. See, it's a train passing. Is that because I've come up here, or is that just convenient? Is that just the same time? I don't think I've ever seen the front of this train. Take a screenshot. Oh, that's so cool. It's carriages. Wait, I don't think I've ever seen it with carriages, unless it's carriages to start with and then becomes the cargo. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever seen the train be carriages. I don't think I've ever seen it as carriages. Wow, it was carriages. Unless that was a recent update and I haven't seen the train that much as possible. Wow. This has been a crazy day, right? So we have managed to get perfection. We have beat Journey of the Prairie King. We almost beat 𝙋𝙬𝙍𝙀𝙇 on first try, which was crazy. Of course, all of that is in the wrong... the wrong camera, but it doesn't matter. And now, yeah, we've had the Festival of the Jellies, and now we're topping it off with perfection with this summit place. Which at the moment doesn't seem to be too much. Do the rocks here give anything special? What is going on with my tools bar? There we go. Oh, you can't break it. Interesting. Wow. You know what? I'm a little bit annoyed that my wife beat me up here. So beautiful up here. Okay. It really is. 12 years. I want to point out that I have 10 or 11-year-old children that look like babies. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. 12 years ago. What was the date 12 years ago? So 12 years ago is 2013. I mean, I know that's not when I started playing this save file, but it's not that far off. I think I started the save file in 2016 or 2017 or something. Look how far we've come. This is really nice. We have a beautiful home and a thriving family. It's all I've ever dreamed of and more. I wonder if each potential marriage... Krobus is being carried by a crow! That's amazing. There goes the dwarf, chasing Krobus. I'll get you next time, Krobus. This is such a nice little touch on everything that happens within the game. The fairies are the thing that come around and enrich your crops. The UFO can give you the strange device. The witch can curse your chicken to be the void chickens. So cool. What? It's like a proper credits. You know what? You realize there's quite a lot of characters when you look at them all like that. White chicken, brown chicken, blue. I don't have a blue chicken. I think you actually have to be married to Sean to get that. Golden chicken? How'd you get gold chicken? I want a gold chicken. Duck, rabbit, dinosaur, white cow, goat. Oh, yes, all the ages as well. It's a nice way to just show you all the sprites that we used. All the fish, which I have all of those, obviously. Hey, mermaids. Oh, this is super cool. I didn't really know what to expect. But this is nice. It was definitely worth it, actually. I really enjoyed this game a lot. I'm not going to stop playing it just because I've got perfection. There's a few things I still need to do to get all the Steam achievements. I need to do my bad man run to get the Jojo achievement, Jojo Mart achievement. Monsters. If you're wondering about the golden walnuts, how did I get all those? I had 6 or 7 that I just could not find, so I paid the NPC that allows you to get the rest. So I never did find them all, technically. The Ginger Island stuff was amazing. That was a really, really good update. That added so much content. I remember when I first came out, I was actually overwhelmed with how much there was to do now. Okay. Ah, it's the tune. It's the grandpa tune. Oh shit. It's been a long road. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. I did. What an accomplishment. Thanks. What this does tell you, though, is that when you die in the Stardew Valley universe, that you take exactly the clothes you were wearing to the afterlife as your ghost clothes. So if you die naked, that's it. That's where you are. Oh, you can sit there. That is cool. Then you get a couple of screenshots, I think. I want this big crow to get out of the way. I like these birds in the background, but I don't like the foreground ones. Probably get them on the left-hand side in the middle. Take a look. Whoa, that goes over you. Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to have to work on that one, Concerned Ape. That was fantastic. If you get back in there, nothing else happens. Okay. So you only get that cutscene once. So, wow. I kind of want to... I'm going to have to just see if I can find it on YouTube. See if someone's like cheated it so you can see that cutscene with every possible partner. Just to see if their dialogues are different. I want to know. Is it different?
Pixel.
Fast forward time until it's probably spring. And then I'll do a farm tour. Because that is part of this video. I was going to show a farm tour once I got perfection. So we'll do that now. So it's time to do the full farm reveal. And we'll start off with the house. And as you can see, I'm in bed. And there's my child. And when I wake up out of bed, first thing I do is I grab a coffee, check how the farm is doing using the analytical computer. So I normally play on 80% resolution. This is it. So wake up, I use my statues. If I feel like playing some Journey of the Prairie King, I can do that. This is my child. This is the bedroom. This is where all the action happens. So much action. I have 2 children. I want to just touch a moment on talking about these children. Because I'm a little bit perplexed. Like, why is this child here, which is basically a toddler, and this child here, also a toddler, it might shock you to realize that one of these is 11 years old and the other one is 9, and they have not progressed from being infants. And I guess one of us has inferior genetics, possibly me. I don't know. Like I said, this is the bedroom. There are my children. Down here is basically a little hangout room where I have one of the catalogs, some fish tanks, and the escaped alien specimen event. This is where my jukebox is that's playing the nice music. This is Leo's theme, if you're wondering what the track is. And my 2 sets of different pants. And then in here, this is my living room. This little section has basically remained almost completely unchanged since very early on in my playthrough. I will sit, watch the weather. If you're wondering why I don't have a giant TV, I really like CRTs in real life. So having a little CRT in the living room is going to be the thing for me. Down here is where all my finalized cooked foods go. So I have things like drinks, desserts, soups, cooked mains, seafood mains. And now that's my organization for it. It might not be yours, but that's just how I do mine. Kitchen is here. I can cook a whole bunch of things from here. I've got my tea set on the table. And then in here is my walk-in fridge. If you didn't know this, every mini fridge that you have inside your house connects to the cooker. So when I was trying to get the achievement for cooking every item, it became really important for me to organize out my ingredients into such a way where I could easily cook anything I had available. And that's what I did here. And I have some dehydrators in here as well for making dehydrated foods. Down here, so this little sign normally tells me the date in which my wine is going to be ready so that I don't have to go in and check. I will usually put the wine in. There's only a couple of little bits of stuff in here, but normally this is full of ancient fruit. I had to take them out recently and I didn't have time to put them back in. But I would put them in, calculate the days, put the exact day, so maybe it says like autumn 12 or something, and I would write that on there. And every time I come to the kitchen, I can just hover my mouse over and go, oh yeah, it's not ready yet, because I can tell what day it is, and carry on. Kitchen has cookbook, usual stuff. Yeah, we've done the kitchen. Up here I have a little terrarium, a terrarium, greenhouse. I have a greenhouse up here, basically a little fake greenhouse. And then next to that is my child's bedroom with two very unsettling statues, a blobfish in the fish tank because it's funny, a dinosaur egg, and two beds and little teddy bears and stuff. This room is still playful. It's probably why my children are perpetually toddlers, because their room is still decorated like they are not 10 and 11 years old. Then up here, this is an extension for Penny to use when she wants to read. Penny is my wife, and Penny likes to read, as you know, by the extra little bit that gets built on when you marry someone. In this example for Penny, I get this little sun house sort of reading book nook. And that's nice and all, but I know that I could do better. And we're not exactly hard up for money, so I gave her the best little reading nook I could come up with. All right, so we're outside now. This is the bulk of my farm. This is a very active farm. I have spent almost no time skipping days or anything like that. So I usually work this farm every single day. I have made it a bit more fancy by staggering the vegetables and fruit, just because I wanted it to look nice, presentable for this. But yep, my chicken coop. I'm currently in the process of... Oh, there we go. Sparkling golden chick hatched. Fantastic. We're going to name this. Pixelportable. I was hatching a golden egg. And there we go. It's our golden chick. Shall grab another golden egg. Get that on the go. I have an auto petter in here. I have 2 auto petters in total. I've not been lucky enough to get more. If you'd like to see the names of the animals, I'll do that after we do the main bulk of the animals. Down here is all my fishing area. My current goal is... well, I can show you my current goal. My current goal is to fish out lava eels when they're at 10. It's been a long effort getting this many lava eels, but worth it. I have the artisan perk, so I get 40% more money off artisanal goods, and then I use my smokers here, and we'll come back to those later. We go around the bottom of the farm. Yeah, we'll go around the bottom of the farm first. This little bit. This little section here is where I've got some Juminos. I am probably going to replace this. I'm probably going to replace this into 4 chicken coops. Maybe. Or 2 chicken coops and then leave 2 fields for the Juminos. I'm not sure. I only really have this just because it's something I didn't have on my farm. But other than using it for trellis items, I don't see value in it myself. Over here, I'm desperately trying to grow giant crops. And at the moment, I'm trying to get the giant key fruit, however you want to pronounce it. So that's why they're there. Mushrooms over here, as well as my orchard. Let's go over here. This question mark building is just a little fun little building for the Juminos. They want to come out from the outside the little shed that they have, since they want to have like a little mall or a metropolis, they can. This is where if I ever had someone to play with, I would have someone live here. I just have it there at the moment, mostly for decoration. No one lives there. My honey production is here. This is my honey production area. Next to that, we have the cheese making and mayonnaise making section. Above that, we have grandfather's shrine. I really need to make this little area look a bit nicer. I can't hear a damn thing with these animals. And then in here is where my wine goes, and I always put one outside so I know when they're done. So I know that the ancient fruit wine in there that's brewing is done. This is the slime place. I've been in here in forever. Yep, you can tell that I haven't been in here forever. Oh. Well, that is incredibly satisfying, isn't it? I will sell those. That's what they're there for. Bye. So that's my slimes. You'll notice I have dotted around selling tubs everywhere so that I can sell items no matter where I'm standing, basically. Inside here, again, same scenario. This is the jam factory, and the jam is finished because it's outside ready. There's my jam. Not very exciting. I haven't done much decorating in those sort of places because they're just utility, right? In here is where the animals are. I'm not eating the truffle. I'm going to grab all these truffles. There's quite a few in here now. The truffle machines, known as pigs. We have pigs, we have cows, we have goats. We have ostriches as well. I will just quickly go in each one of these. There's the pigs. They got radiators. I always feel bad in the winter if they don't have radiators. And then here it should be the cows. Cows and a goat. I've got auto collectors in all of these. And then the ostriches are in this one. Whilst we're here, we will go through the names of the pets. So my cat is called Tuna Fish, named after one of my friends. Amber is my dog, which was named after my first dog when I was a kid. Autumn Wind is the name of my horse. This is my first new blue chicken that I got. I gave it an adequate name. And then I've got Beatrice, Casper, two of my cats that I had growing up. Pixelportable, we just made that one. We've got Tiggy, Jasmine, Saffron, other cats that I've owned in real life. And then we have Bree, Jin, Primo, Wilbert, Frubber. They've all got low hearts because they don't have an auto petter and I don't pet my animals enough. We have Helix, it's our dinosaur. We have Trubby, Dreadneck, Chumi, Enel, Pal, Sneck, Birdsworth, Lena, Brash, Snowmo, Gupper, the evil one, Egg Bearer in capitals. We have Not a Cow, which is a pig. We have Bacon Beard. We have Pork Royal. We have Pig Pigeon. We have Blackbeard. We have Fat Body. We have Mega Bacon. We have Fat Body Junior, Fat Child, Chunky, Pig Beard, and Big Boinker. And yeah, those are some great names for animals that I love dearly. Let's put all of these in here. Okay, so we have multiple silos because I like to leave my animals for a long period of time without food, but next to it, a good practice is to have a box with stacks of hay in, so you can just add the hay as you need it. It's a good tip, in my opinion. And it's also a way that you can just have one silo and just a box or two boxes just full of stacks of hay. So I like to have four. I like to have that variety. The cave, got fruit bats. It's full of fruit. I ain't touching that. I ain't got the inventory space or management for that right now. And then up here we have this is my secret little, well, it's not secret, but this is where I have my hideaway coffee shack where I like to sit, have a coffee. It's also the place where I process raisins into dried raisins for the Jimanos. So I get coffees from here. I get raisins from here. I even grow the raisins in here and the coffees in here. I'm using the permanent water retention soil. So I only had to water everything once. And these are crops that just constantly generate. So yeah, this is a good way of, you know, getting constant coffee and constant grapes if you have a shed and like to have coffee and grapes. Oh, let's take these coffees. Why not? Let's go. But this little place is just a little relaxing spot. Oh, one last thing. I'm missing one movie poster in here, which is Journey of the Prairie King, which comes out this summer for me. I'm in spring right now, but in summer I'll be getting that poster. Down here where the spanner is, this is the workshop. So this has geoprocessing, smelting, you know, upgrading, crystallariums, but also it has a bench. Now, if you don't know about this, you might do. You probably do already know this, but the workbench, any boxes that are within 1 square of the workbench connect to it. So I put in all these workbenches, all of the materials I use for crafting. And then when I use this bench, I can pretty much make whatever I want. It's all centralized. I don't have to have it on my inventory. And as long as I come in here and put things in the right color-coded box for what goes where, everything's good. It's just I would say this is the single biggest help for me, because I used to constantly have to run to different boxes, grab the items out, craft on me. It was a hassle. Using the crafting bench is just a game changer. Just grab these. Okay, I've just reset the day so that we can go into the greenhouse with daylight, so it's not all dark. So we'll go back into the greenhouse. We'll go into the greenhouse. This is my greenhouse. It is mostly for ancient fruit. That's mostly what I use it for. Everything else is kind of decorative. So yeah, this used to be just full of ancient fruit back when I was in my money-making phase. But now I don't need anywhere near as much, so I've cut back and just gone for aesthetics. I need to really replant these little sections that are missing. But yeah, I like to have little signs to designate what growing where. I just find that useful. And I need to farm more of these. I need to farm more batwings to get more butterfly boxes, because I realized that putting multiple butterfly hatches in a location stacks the effects of butterflies, and I'd love this to be full of butterflies. I think it would look really good. So that's what I'm going to do. But as you can see with my fields are quite simple. I have the 2 crops I'm growing here. I have a box to put the crops in, and then I grow them down big long lines. And that's how I operate. I'm a very crop-focused farmer on here. And it's really hard to walk past these things and not pick them up, right? Even though I'm showing off the farm, I kind of still want to pick things up. Anyway, yeah, so my totems are dotted about in places that are useful for me. So I have the 2 local Stardew Valley totems here. Over here, I have the Ginger Island one. And then just over here, I have the desert. This is the one I use the least. The Ginger Island one is the one I use the most. I can show you my Ginger Island stuff, but it's not particularly fascinating. Oh, a little bit of trivia. This tree, this apricot tree, was the first tree I ever planted, and it has remained here. That's why it's in an odd spot. I wasn't going to move it. That's where I planted it when I first started playing, and eventually I put a chicken coop here, and that chicken coop has kind of never left. I like the chicken coop here because the duck can get to the water. I used to have ducks in here. The duck could get to the water. That was kind of fun. But yeah, so yeah, that tree's been there for a really long time. It produces iridium quality fruits. I've got my Mayor Lewis statue here as well. This is my seed box. It has a frying pan on it because I had a frying pan out when I walked past it last, and I accidentally clicked it, but I meant to do that. I think that the sunflower seeds look the most like seeds, so I use that as the picture to denominate that little area. But yeah, so this is my farm. This is where I spent most of my time running around doing all this stuff. I don't think I missed any rooms. So I'll show you my ginger island. Like I say, it's not impressive. It's raining, which is extra nice. My ginger island basically exists to make jam. So I like making pineapple jam because I love pineapples in real life. And then a house. Inside the house, it's very loosely decorated. I think I decorated it when I first moved in, and I haven't really touched it since. I'm just living off the land, really. Oh, I have this down here. This is quite useful. Sometimes I need to get to the bottom, and because my route diagonally is cut off by all the farm, I like to have a quick way to get to the bottom and get out. And then I can just come in if I want to go home. I mean, I do have I can just teleport home anyway, but I often use it to go down. So there you have it. This is how I got my badge for Farmer of the Year. I finally have perfection on an account I started a very, very long time ago. And I must admit, it's an odd feeling to have finally reached the summit and to have got perfection on my Stardew account. I'm still not going to stop playing it because I love it so much. I've got other things I want to do on there still. There's other things I want to collect. Still need to get the living hat. That's something I don't have. So I'm going to try and farm for the living hat at some point. Since 2016, since I started playing the game, it has been my refuge in winters when it's cold, rainy. Remember when I mentioned it in this video about cozy games that I play in the cozy season? This video here? Yeah, it still hits all the right notes for me. It's still a fantastic game, and maybe I'll do some other playthroughs on different farms, or maybe I'll finally bite the bullet and play with some mods. I've been unmodded for this whole time, and I'd really like to see what kind of mods there are. Actually, it might be quite interesting. And that has been East Hills Farm, my farm on Stardew Valley. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this little run through of my farm. If you enjoyed it enough, I guess I could show you my lockdown, the symptom of lockdown for me, which was my Animal Crossing New Horizons island, which I went into quite heavy. Let's just say that. I went into it quite heavy. I've been 𝙋𝙊𝙍𝙍𝙍. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. You deserve it.